We're back in the saddle again. How's that?
That works.
Tonight, we're having supper. We've got a great view. We're ready to eat. It has been a long trail day, so we're having something pretty quick. We're gonna have tostadas.
All right, what all we got going on over here?
This is our setup for our tostadas.
Okay.
You can absolutely make your own tostadas by toasting corn tortillas, but this is a nice shortcut. You just have to be careful because sometimes they can end up pretty broken.
Yeah.
So let's hope we can find a whole one. Also, another great and very tasty shortcut is this. Love these. We found these during lockdown.
Something good came out of lockdown.
just the refried beans. That's all. And then we've got sour cream, cheese. Now we're doing family-friendly cheese. I love cotija. It's not a favorite for Caroline, so we're using this for another recipe. So I thought I would just go ahead and just make it easy. But cotija is traditional for tostadas.
Gotcha.
And then I've got sliced little cherry tomatoes, some shredded iceberg lettuce. Make sure it's iceberg because you need the crunch. Makes it right. Fresh cilantro always. And look, I had some leftover taco meat in the freezer that I had put in a, what is this called?
Vacuum seal bag?
Vacuum seal bag. So I'm pretty stoked that I don't even have to really cook it. I just got to warm it up. Whatever you like to do for taco meat, it'll do great for the recipe. Let's start with our beans though.
Good.
So there's a whole directions thing on the back, but it always ends up being a little too soupy for my preference. So we're just going to kind of eyeball this one. But traditionally it's 2 to 2.5 cups for the bag. We may not even end up using the whole bag. So that's where we're going with this.
Wildcat, let's do it.
Let's do it. Ring! Just kidding. There she goes. So we're going to bring this to a boil. And then we'll start stirring in and adding in our beans. Since we're going to be waiting on that to boil, let's go ahead and start and warm up our taco meat. So vacuum sealers are not that expensive anymore, and I highly recommend it, especially for raw meats, so that they won't leak all over your fridges or your coolers. But it's also super great. Like what I've done now is I cooked this last week and put it in the freezer and then remembered it, so just pulled it right back out. So it's just ready for us to warm up, so it's perfect for camping. So you guys know what fans we are of Sam the Cooking Guy on YouTube. Now, I will preface this by saying he is not kid friendly, but he gives super great, simpler recipes that we're able to transfer into camping life. So give him a watch if you want to. Shout out Sam the Cooking Guy. Love to cook with you.
Come on out here, we'll show you how it's done in the wild.
That's right. I'd like to think that stirring the water makes it boil
Always
faster.
stir your water for optimal boil point performance.
I'd like to think that it makes it go faster. I don't know if that's true or not.
Man,
The clouds look really pretty over there.
what a sunset,
They
y'all.
look like two-toned, like dark on the bottom and then colored on the top. Oh, our water's boiling.
Ooh, look. Hey, the secret stir.
I told you it works. So this is just what it looks like. Just refried beans. So we're just gonna pour in and stir so we get the consistency that we want. So now we're just gonna cover it with a lid and let it cook, simmer for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna watch it though, because this stove likes to run full tilt all the time.
Look at that. Come on. Oh, look back here.
I know, that's where it's always the best show. All right, so the beans are ready, so I turned off the heat on the meat, and now we're ready to build our tostada. Actually, we're not. We've got to chop some radish first. We want to try and do as skinny pieces as possible. Let's see if we can find a unbroken one. Oh man, guys. Now we've got our beans. So beans will be our base. And look, they got to just the right consistency. Then while it's still hot, layer on some cheese. We will sprinkle on the warm meat. Our taco meat.
Sounds like you're speaking like you're the cooking goddess.
She is the cooking.
Basically am.
That's a great name for her.
No, we're not naming her that. That would
New
be not
YouTube
fair.
channel, The Cooking Goddess.
Right? Shredded lettuce. Shredded lettuce right on top. Some sliced cherry tomato. Now, friends, let's all come on. Let's all stay on there. Put a dollop of sour cream, and then loads of fresh cilantro. Stay on there, everybody. There. Okay, time for a taste test. I don't know where to. It's gonna be a big gnarly bite, okay, everybody? Are you ready for this?
Oh my.
The radish gives it this nice, peppery, earthy crunch.
Oh yeah.
You got sour cream all over your face. And the beans are so smooth, and the cheese, and the meat. I love the crunch of the tostada.
So easy. That's what we're after.
Always. But delicious.
Especially after a long day like today.
Oh man. Yeah.
So easy, but it feels like it's been prepared.
Right? It's really good.
Ready to eat?
What?
Ready to eat?
Heck yeah.
Let's do it.